Good morning. Okay, well, I'm going to kick us off here. So good morning, everyone, and welcome to what I have to say is an extremely energizing and exciting day, the launch of the Global School at WPI. It's been a day that's been many years in coming, which is totally appropriate, and yet it feels so exciting to be here, really on the at the founding of a new school at WPI. I want to really take a moment to thank everyone who has contributed to us getting to this day. It has been truly a collaborative effort with lots of good, kind of positive friction as we go to figure out how it is that we really want to go about this moment and really bringing this school to life. And so many of you, hundreds of people across our community, have contributed to us getting here today. So I want to start by thanking all of you, because I really feel like we're kind of starting a good revolution today with the launch of the Global School. And as I think back on the history of getting to this moment, it was about 6 years ago that we started talking about adding the idea of impact to our founding motto of theory and practice. And it really spurred a lot of conversations on the campus about, well, what do we really mean by that? And what do we want that positive impact in communities around the world? What would that really look like if WPI were to embrace that as being as foundational to our mission as theory and practice are? And so again, together we thought about that. And you could ask, why do we think that's important? In my mind, we are in need of some revolution in higher education. Higher education faces a challenge of being, while having an amazing mission of educating the next generation of leaders and doing, foundational research, has the challenge of being, I believe, too disconnected from the challenges that people face in their daily lives. And so the idea of impact for us at WPI is really about impacting communities, impacting people's lives for the better. And I personally believe that higher ed needs to come down off the hill and become a much more essential partner in society to make people's lives better and address real human challenges and human concerns. Many of them have technological pieces to them as well, which we're very well positioned to address, but this is where that technological and human come together, that we have the real potential to make change. And so I think we need a revolution in higher education to bring it much closer to human need and challenge. And I think we need a revolution in STEM. Right? We are a STEM institution. We are the proud geeks, but too often we get too focused on only the technological solutions. And we need to understand how those solutions work in different cultures and different communities. How do we engage the people who face the challenges in solving them? So STEM needs a revolution too. So welcome to the double revolution. That's what we're starting here today with the Global School. We want to change higher education and change STEM, so small goals, really. And listen, who's in a better position to do this than WPI? Nobody. And here's why. 50 years ago, our faculty looked out and administration together looked out at the landscape of STEM and higher ed and said, we need change. And they came up with the amazing WPI plan, which has really stood the test of time and frankly has built the foundation upon which the Global School will stand, both through the WPI plan itself and specifically through the Global Projects Program. We have figured out how to engage in communities in ways that are truly unique in higher education and truly unique in STEM. And yet I think we all have the sense that we can even do more, that we can bring what we've learned over the last 50 years of the WPI plan to that next level of impact. And so the global school concept really came out of that, thinking about where's the next big step that we take together. And so it's a really exciting moment because we have built up to this day thinking through how we take the pieces of those things that are essential to us now and add in some new and bring WPI and STEM's mission to the next level across the globe. And in doing so, we'll be serving our students well. They will be trained as the next generation leaders in STEM who really understand how to make an impact anywhere in the world. And now they're learning how to do that from anywhere in the world, learning that they don't necessarily have to be embedded physically in a community to make a difference in that community. What an amazing set of skills. Our faculty, it opens up all kinds of new transdisciplinary research opportunities to make a big difference in global challenges, whether that's in environment and health, in sustainability. There are all kinds of ways that we can make a greater difference in communities for people. And then I think it helps WPI because, again, it helps us stay distinctive, which is a true part of who we are at WPI. So do I know what exactly the global school is going to look like in 10 years? I have no idea. And to me, that's one of the most exciting things is this is something we're going to build together. And we are going to leverage this opportunity to help our students, our faculty, our alumni, our partners make even greater impact all over the world. So I couldn't be more thrilled to be at this day, and that this as a concept emerged from our discussions as a campus around impact. And welcome to the double revolution, everybody. Higher ed and STEM, look out, here we come with the global school at WPI. So thank you so much. I really am sorry to say that it's a long story, but I'm not even on campus this morning. I'm hosting a VIP visit around Boston around coronavirus and testing, so I'm not going to be able to be with you for much of the rest of the day, but I'm going to hand it off to our fabulous provost, Wole Sobiejo, who has really grabbed onto this concept and taken it to this point. And I want to give him a special thanks and a special shout out for all the work he's done to get us to today. And let's celebrate, let's grab this concept and run with it, and let's unleash all of the creativity that WPI has to make this a great success. Thank you all. Have a great session. And Wole, over to you.